Welcome to Collectors of the Coast. I am Cash. Today I want to do a few previews on some of the new cards that are coming out. With Jumpstart. As a set, I think it's going to be kind of squashed between Core Set 2021 and Double Masters. It's always interesting to see what that actually does, though. Will it mean that later on some of the cards are going to be, because maybe they won't print as much of it? Maybe there'll be some of the unique cards that'll be worth more, or does that mean this product going to take a kick in and a year from now they're going to be worth 20% less, and everyone's going to be trying to fire sale them out. I tend to be, at least in the short term, I tend to see it more on the fire sale out, and I think the fact that Wizards is adding 2 packs of Jumpstart to the Core Set 2021 kind of tells me that they maybe don't feel as strong about where the timing of this product and where they're at. I know I talked to some people earlier about where are the begin, like normally there's a normal cycle. People go into the stores, they're looking for, they ask their LGS, I'm looking to do something, I want to try something, I've never played Magic the Gathering, or I'm new to it, what's a good product? And sometimes this kind of product, actually, I really actually believe that this is a really good product for that kind of thing. But the question is, with the time that we're at in society, and with all the quietness going on, not being able to go play at stores, is that going to affect how this thing sells? Not too sure. You know what? We'll know a couple years from now where everything stands. Well, you never really know, right? You just don't know how these things age. So, anyways, gonna go over some of the cards. There's a number of reprints. I'm not going to go over a lot of the reprints unless I'm excited about the reprint. I'm not going to go over them. The first thing that kind of stood out to me when I looked at the set, there's the Thriving Lands. And so first thing that stood out to me was just that they were common. I thought they would be, for what they do, I thought they seemed like more of an uncommon kind of card, and they would have a bit of value uncommon. We might see them at $1 or something like that if they were uncommon lands, which to me, I'm always kind of preferring that myself. But I know it's nice if everyone can get lands and play them and dual stuff and playing it. But I kind of would like to see them at uncommon. Nice lands, look really good. The Thriving Isle, particularly, I find really beautiful as a picture. And I think they did a really good job of them. I mean, so how the Thriving Lands work, if you haven't seen them before, when they enter the battlefield, they have their primary color, and you get to choose the other color that they will be able to be tapped for. So they're now a dual land. They do come into play tapped, so they're only going to be so good. But because you can choose that other color, say you have a tricolor deck, you've drawn you need red, blue, and green, and you have red and blue, and oh crap, I don't have green. Well, now you can get green out of one of these lands. So pretty nice to have that flexibility, certainly for tricolor, 4-color decks. In draft, actually, it should be pretty fun because you can do, well, I guess they come pre-made pretty much, but it does allow a little bit more creativity. So the Heath is the white one. Again, fairly nice art. They get the Bluff, the Grove, and I don't remember what the other one's called, Meyer or something. Oh, Myers. Where is it? Thriving more, always more. Give me more cards. Anyway, tons of cards coming out right now. I mean, we have basically 4 sets out in about 2.5 months, plus the Summer Secret Lair, plus they have, I think they have Planeswalker decks coming out. It's a lot of product in a short period of time. It'll actually be, in some ways, for me at the channel, it'll be in some ways nice when it's all said and done that we have kind of a little bit of a break before, of course, Zendikar will be insane in the fall. So another card they brought out was Witch's Cauldron. Where are you, Witch's Cauldron? Witch's Cauldron or Witch of the Moors. I'm gonna Witch of the Moors first. So Witch of the Moors looks like a real fun card. Got that art style of the Throne of Eldraine, which I like. And it's a Death Touch, 3 and 2 black. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, each opponent sacrifices a creature and you return up to one target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So fun card to make decks around. Really fun. There's a chance that I'm going to miss one of these, and I will I'll say one that's a reprint that's actually as a new card. I think that one's a new card. But it's so hard to keep track. There's so many cards now these days. I don't think we just called it moving there. All right, so the regular lands. What really stuck out to me in the regular lands, the swamp is so creepy with the eye. There's an eye floating in it, and it's so creepy. And the forest with the snapdragons, or like looks like man-eating plants in the art, I think is really, really nice. And those probably going to age well. They're doing a really good job on making basic lands right now, because for a long time I thought, geez, lands are so boring. Like, they don't do a good job. Now it's like every set they're coming out with almost a new, better land than the previous set. It is nice to see. Again, I'm going to make my opinion. I think tokens, it would be really nice if they almost gifted the tokens to an artist to make money on, and let an artist, maybe an individual Magic the Gathering artist, make the tokens for each set and make them fun. Do something fun. I know I've shown a little bit of Jeff Miracola. I'm like behind making a video for his stuff on the channel, but his tokens are awesome. And I just think it would be so nice if he did a whole set of tokens that were really unique, and they would be collectible because of how they are. And I'd love to see them make them just a little bit more collectible. Maybe have a mythic token in the packs. Do the tokens like they do the regular cards. Do mythics, rares, uncommons, and commons, and make them fun to collect. People play this game for all different kinds of reasons. You might enjoy playing the game. Some people just like the fact that they like to collect the cards. They're pretty, right? There's just a certain, I want to play this card because it's pretty. I want to be able to get this one because it's so rare and it's so cool and it looks so neat. Make tokens like that. Come on, guys. Make tokens like that. Make the whole thing just a fun collecting experience. So I'm not a big reprint guy. I know it makes them more affordable for people, but I would just rather them bring out more new cards, more new cards. They can never have too many new cards. So next one that I'm really interested in, Naeth of the Dire Hunt. So 2 and 2 green, a legendary human warrior. When one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 2 and a red or a green. And if you do, double target creature's power until end of turn. That creature must be blocked this combat if able. So you can do some wackadoodle sort of things. It is a 3/3, so pretty quickly you pay that twice. You got a 12/12 creature. You pay it once. You got still a 6/6 creature that must be blocked. So that's pretty good. Frees up the board. Real nice card. I suspect it'll be fairly sought after in this environment. So pretty good. Really fun kind of card. Next one I like, and this is the card that I want in the set the most. Where are you, Tinybones? I was trying to look on my screen at the same time I do this. Tinybones, Trinket Thief. This is my fun for the set. I hope there's a full art version of this. So far they haven't put any full art out. I don't know if there's going to be full art. It's cost 1 and a black. It's a 1/2. It is a skeleton rogue, so you can play it in your rogue decks with some of your fairies and rogues. Legendary creature. This is my commander in my fairy rogue deck. Really fun. So at the beginning of each end step, if an opponent discarded a card this turn, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Plays really well with some of the fairy discard decks. What's the card? I can't remember the card's called. I'm not going to remember it. You can pay 4 and 2 black. Each opponent with no cards in hand loses 10 life. That is a crazy card. It is only a rare. That is the kind of card that I think will be uber collectible, 3-4 years from now when this set's a little harder to get. And You know, depending. I mean, if they make millions and millions of copies of it, then maybe not. But that to me looks like a card that's going to be super collectible, really fun to play, really nice commander setup. Kel's Fight Fixer. So they're just all a little out of order on me. So Fel's Fight Fixer also looks like a really good commander, really nice legendary. Azra Warlock. Is Azra going to be a creature type? I don't think so. All right. So whenever he's got Menace. He's a 4/3, so not bad already for 4. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may pay a blue or a black. If you do, draw a card. You can pay 1 and sacrifice a creature. He gains indestructible till end of turn. Love the card. All kinds of shenanigans are going to go on. Love how he could work with some of the recent cards that let your stuff die and come back. Certainly Luminous Broodmoth, the black one from Theros, what's his face? Anyway, the black one from Theros that lets your stuff come back. You sacrifice them, they come back for another copy of themselves. You sacrifice them again, you keep drawing cards. All kinds of nasty shenanigans going on. Really, really interesting card to play. Really excited for it. What else is there that's really exciting? There's not too much else. So they reprinted Reanimate, which is really nice. Actually, the card that stood out to me first when I looked at this was Terramorphic Expanse. I know they're a dime a dozen. You know they're not expensive to get, but Terramorphic Expanse, the art is phenomenal, phenomenal art. I want to get the cards just for freaking Terramorphic Expanse. Really nice. So, just in general, just they seem like, so it seems, it seems like it's going to be interesting. There's going to be more cards are going to come out. Some of them will be interesting, I'm sure. I do think this one's going to get lost a little bit in the between the two sets because Core 2021 is looking really awesome. Same as Double Masters. We've only seen a little bit of it so far, but the bit they've showed us looks so collectible and so awesome. So, anyways, that's Jumpstart for today. Everybody, I hope you did enjoy the video. Coming tomorrow morning, we will have a video on, we have a booster battle with another channel. So I just want to do a quick shout out to him, Justin wonderful guy, really nice guy to talk to. 3 kids. I don't know how he does it. He never is on camera. I think it's because he has no hair. I think he's lost all his hair. 3 kids. I mean, I don't know how people do it. I mean, even me, I'm going a little thinner. But yeah, anyways, we have a booster battle with him. The loser has to sing a song. So look forward to somebody singing a beautiful aria for you guys. Should be very fun. I know Dash is looking forward to it. So that'll be out tomorrow morning. And wish us luck. There's no real losers in it. It's for fun and for you guys. So, all right, everybody, have a magical day.